contains lots of regular information. All the activities which LMI is doing, you can see on Facebook. You will get lots of information, and we are really very happy to have Facebook in the world. This is a beautiful media where we can share lots of activities, lots of information, lots of knowledge, and lots of entertainment. But besides entertainment, there is lot information and knowledge which are useful for any profession. YouTubes are again a very beautiful media, and on YouTube you can see our hundreds of conferences, seminars, workshops, so on and so forth. This conference is being videoed. This conference is being videoed by 3 cameras, 3 video cameras, 1 photograph. Now, what is this conference all about, and how we are conducting this? When I did my first conference and the second conference in Nepal, very much. That's happening everywhere in every country, even in our country, Pakistan. So the idea came into my mind that our purpose is to pass on the first to have laws of nature, its role in the life of the child. This is nature. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's start the day with the laws of nature. Laws of nature are the laws which have been set by God. God has given a set pattern for everything, and for that we have to follow the laws. Although we are not aware of what is happening, we see everything is being followed in a set pattern. Nature has given the world to us. Everything in this world is moving according to that, and for that, although we do not realize, God has set the pattern and everything is growing in accordance with that. Whether you see the plants, you see the animals, whatever we look around, we see that it is following a set pattern. If you plant a seed, it will grow after some time. It does not pop out immediately, it will take its time. The plants will grow, the animals will grow from small babies to big animals of the species, and same way, child is growing. The human baby is a small helpless creature in the beginning, but it will grow, it will develop, and it will become one of the species like the adults. So for this, God has set a pattern. We do not even realize. We just say, child will do this thing at a certain age. Child will do this afterwards. But it takes the pattern of nature. Allah Ta'ala ne jo rule banaya, it will go according to that. So child will follow the laws of nature. And We take it very simple that at this age, child will do this, child will be able to roll over, child will be able to crawl, child will be able to do the different things. But actually it is the laws of nature, the rules set by God. God has set a special pattern for everything, and the things will develop according to that, and same is with the child. Child will also follow the rules of nature. The same law is being followed for all living things, and same is for the human beings. The laws of nature which are set by Allah Ta'ala are as follows. The first one is imitation. You see a small child, he will do what the adults are doing around him. The child follows whatever is being done in the surroundings. So the first law of nature is imitation. And here you can also see the child is doing like the adult. Child loves to repeat. And this we all see in our daily life. Around us every day you will see child is doing the same thing again and again, again and again. Why? Child wants to gain perfection. So it is a law of nature. God has given this strength to the child that child will repeat. Indirect preparation is always there. You cannot expect any person or any child to do something immediately. First always there is the indirect preparation, and that is doing simple activities. Here you can see child practicing with the Venlin sets, a language exercise, which is indirect preparation for writing. Always allow the child to complete the cycle of activity. We always, as adults, stop the child. Child is doing something, leave this and come with me, we will do this. Even at home, even with the untrained teachers, they do this, they stop the cycle of activity. So it should not be disturbed. Child should be allowed to complete his cycle of activity always. Child has a natural tendency to climb and to go upwards. Here you can see the child, a very young child, about 1.5, he is trying to climb the stairs. He cannot manage by standing, so he is crawling and climbing. Because this is the inner urge, this is the need of that child at that age. Walking is one of the laws of nature. Child will love to walk, they keep on moving. Child does not like to sit. So it is in the laws of nature that child will be walking all the time from one place to another. Children love to explore. You will see even at home, the child who is crawling or who is sitting, they will move from one place to another trying to find different things. If they are indoors, they will go to the switches and the sockets. They will go to the different things you have kept. They will move about. And if you take them outdoors, it is the best thing. Child can explore the things in nature. The most important side of the human development is the mental development. Mental development is how the mind is growing, and we usually ignore it. The human baby grows in intelligence first, and while the remaining development takes later. We see the physical development, we note the physical development, but we do not look at the mental development, which is very active and which is going on all the time from the moment of birth. All babies have the same psychological needs and follow the same sequence of growth and events. So when the child is growing, they will follow the same set pattern. The child is following the laws of nature, he is growing according to that. Nature has established certain laws to which the child responds spontaneously according to his inner needs. Karma is the inner force which is active within him and guides him towards his goals. The first law of nature that we see is that the child imitates. The child will do what he sees the adults doing. Here in the first picture you can see the child making roti. Although the children are not allowed at home to do this, but when they get a chance, they like to explore and do that thing by imitation. The next picture is this child trying to clean the car, helping the adults clean the car. The old idea was that to behave in a normal way and the child will do likewise. This included the idea of setting a good example. If you set a good example, everything is good in the environment, child will automatically become good. So mothers and teachers were expected to do the most of this and to be perfect in every action. Nature's law in this case is that every child should be prepared to do like the adults. Every child has to make his own efforts to achieve the aims and motives and to produce a successful result. In this you can see the child is pushing the baby's doll's pushchair. So why child is doing this? Because he or she sees the mother doing it. They push the younger ones. So although a baby is not available, so child is doing with the doll's pushchair. An adult is there to supervise and they will allow the child to do so child can satisfy the inner needs. As a matter of fact, the child does everything most perfectly and exactly that has inspired him. See, there are so many things around us, but everything does not catch your attention. Same way, it does not catch the attention of every child. So whatever attracts the attention of the child, he will be able to follow that and he will be able to gain perfection in that aspect. Nature has blessed the child with a wealth of abilities, but no child can use all of them. See, we all have many different areas which we will utilize according to our needs and according to our interest. Everybody can sing, everybody can clap, but some are good in it, they will do in rhythm, others will just follow. So different situations encourage the child to follow the needs according to that. Every child has every ability, every human being has every ability, but it is only the exposure, the chance that will perfect that ability. It is his exposure and instinct which attracts his attention to the activity and he pursues it. So when the child is doing, pursuing, repeating, then he will gain perfection. No person can achieve perfection only by observing or imitating an action. Only by seeing, you see something, but you will not gain mastery. You will try to do it, but it will not be perfect. It will have to be repeated again and again so the mastery is gained. The person or the child who goes on repeating until mastery is gained. So to gain perfection, child has to repeat an activity many times. Example is of the pianist. You see the piano and you see a person playing the piano. But the child who is trying to copy will not be able to gain that perfection unless he does it himself and he repeats for a long time. So no one can become great just by imitation. It may awaken an interest, child may want to do like that, but still it needs practice and perfection. The desire to imitate may stimulate efforts, but training on a vast scale is needed. So whatever the child is seeing, he is trying to repeat, but he will not be perfect until he is gaining practice and through that child will go on repeating. In the educational field, nature teaches us that imitation also requires preparation. For imitation, there should be capacity to imitate, which means to be able to adapt according to the necessary changes. So here you see the adult is clapping and the child who can sit and clap is trying to do the same. He is trying to repeat and imitate at the same time. Next. Educators feel that they can make a child learn or achieve his powers, but actually it is own work. The teacher, the educator, the person who is in charge feels, I teach the child. I am doing this for the child. But actually it is the ability of the child who is trying to gain that mastery. He is trying to gain through his own efforts. Every child works at his own pace and level and he will work according to that. It is important to know at what time how much help is required. Sometimes you see the child working and he is not getting along well. So you may ask the child that, can I show you again? But do not force the child into it. Do not take away any activity from the child. You cannot do it, so give it back. Give help, give guidance. If a child starts an activity by imitation and keeps on repeating, he should not be interrupted, even if the adults feel that the activity is useless. Sometimes child is just climbing the stairs up and down. He is opening and closing drawers. So we feel it is a useless activity. But the child will do it and he will keep on doing due to the inner urge, because he is on the path of development, and the laws of nature is that child should be gaining mastery and he should develop his muscles and his coordination. Here you can see child is repeating, they are working together, they are working on to achieve perfection and mastery on that assignment. If a child's cycle of activity is disturbed or broken, its results are very much in front of the person, but we do not realize what is going on. We do not even consider these as effects of the personality. The first one is deviation of personality. If continuously there is a pressure on the child, don't do this, stop this, so child is not able to retaliate or answer back or react so sharply. Child keeps on taking that things internally and it affects in a deviation of the personality. Or else the child will just wander around aimlessly. There is no aim. He is doing one thing, he is not completing, he is moving from one activity to another activity and the work becomes aimless. The third defect that will be seen on the personality is that the child will lose interest in all the things, in all the activities. He will not want to do what is being done at that time. He will just pass time and he will move to the next activity without proper interest.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. How are you? It's really good starting of London Montessori, and we all are very thankful to the sir that this is the first time he is giving the exposure to the Karachi, to Pakistan, to conduct under one roof many lectures. So this is a really great achievement, and we all must thankful to sir for his planning. Thank you, sir, for all this arrangement. It's not easy. You people only simply get the chair and sit on it and just have to decide that where we have to go. But the mind who work, since long that mind is working and planning for you people. So just say thanks for this contribution, what sir has made for giving this exposure to all of you. And this is only because of London Montessori that you all are here and come and connect yourself with the many lectures under one roof. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that. Okay, now my topic is very simple, and you all are simply aware, as most of you are doing Montessori course. So in Montessori terminology, the very first thing that what we deal, that is senses. Getting my point? समझ आ रही है? मुझे उर्दू में बोलना है. मैं उर्दू में बोली because my lecture is in Urdu. So I'm just going to come and gather myself to speak in Urdu. Senses. Senses का मतलब है hiss. ठीक है? Hiss क्या चीज है? What is senses? कहाँ चली गई ना? हाँ, 5 senses. Senses क्या चीज है? देखो, मैं बोल रही हूँ, आप लोग सुन रहे हो? That's it all because of senses. Hiss. अल्लाह ने मुझे बोलने की हिस्स दी है, तो मैं बोल रही हूँ ना? ये अल्लाह का इनाम है. ऑर्गन है, लेकिन ऑर्गन होने के बावजूद मुझे बोलने की हिस्स दी है. ठीक है? बोलने की हिस्स, आपको सुनने की हिस्स दी है. आप सुन रहे हैं, मैं बोल रही हूँ. इसको कहते हैं सेंसेस. फिर डॉक्टर मारिया मॉन्टेसरी आगे चल के सेंसेस के बारे में क्या कहती है, मैं आपको बताती हूँ. आप मुझे देख रहे हैं, मैं आपको देख रही हूँ. मैं बोल रही हूँ, आप सुन रहे हैं. आप में से जो लोग बोल रहे हैं, मैं उसको सुन रही हूँ. ठीक है? इसी तरह हर चीज, हर ऑर्गन्स का इस्तेमाल उसके सेंसेशन से होता है. ऑर्गन है लेकिन हसासियत नहीं है, तो वो ऑर्गन बेकार है. ऑर्गन के अंदर हसासियत इनाम है कि अल्लाह ने आपको सिर्फ अज़ा नहीं दिए बल्कि उसके अंदर वो हसासियत भी अता की है कि आप उस चीज का मसरफ या उस अज़ा का मसरफ, आई एम सॉरी मैं बार बार इंग्लिश की तरफ अगर किसी वक्त चली जाऊँ तो then I'm going to pull myself back towards the English because we used to deliver the lecture in English mostly, but bilingual language I'm going to try to use it so everybody can start, but the terminology I definitely not use in Urdu, but whatever is possible for me to translate even the terminologies I can just deliver in that. Okay girls, and if you have any question later you can ask, but this is very important thing that no matter whatever you people we are doing in this world, this is only and only because of senses. सिर्फ ये हसासियत की वजह से है, वरना बहुत से लोग इस दुनिया में हैं जिनके पास पूरा जिस्म है, हर अज़ा है, लेकिन वो नाकारा है, नाकाम है या माजूर है। तो अगर हम कामयाब हैं और हम अगर एक मुकम्मल इंसान हैं तो सिर्फ अज़ा की वजह से नहीं, अज़ा में मौजूद उस हसासियत की वजह से है जो अल्लाह ने हमें अता की है। इसका मतलब ये हो गया कि इंसान किसी काबिल नहीं है, अल्लाह ही की मर्जी है कि उसको तमाम ऑर्गन, तमाम अज़ा अता करे और फिर